Yeah. 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 Turn the mic up, let the city feel the flame. Government cheese party, yeah, remember the name. Black.
With me is Dave the Headache and CJ and Sondra. Welcome to the Government Cheese Party podcast. We're back with another episode. And this conversation, I feel like it's much needed. I feel like it needs to be had because I think we spend a little bit too much time talking about black culture and black situations and stuff like that. I think we really need to start having a larger conversation life-wise because I feel like that's going to be a serious thing if we don't shine a light on it. And let me dive into it. So recently I've been scrolling through the TikTok streets, kind of paying attention, and I stumbled upon a post from a very I like Jon Stewart. He's incredible, funny.
Yeah.
But he really had a question, and he asked this certain person this question, and really just trying to dive deep into it. So it was, is AI going to be taking over some of the job opportunities, especially for us? And hey, Cheese, how are you? And
welcome in, Jen.
You know, it got me thinking because, you know, we all use AI for, you know, post, doing business stuff like, you know, looking up business ways to gain the advantage. But now it's starting to trickle into companies, $1 million companies. And it got me really thinking. I'm like, man, this is something that could affect us as the status quo to make money. You know, and you know, Jon Stewart always has some comedic thing behind it where, you know, oh, we'll pay you money and, you know, give you chocolates and, you know, you be off on your way. Hey, you like painting, so go on ahead and go paint, you know, and enjoy life. But really in the back of my head, I was like, man, this is going to become an issue because, you know, these companies are always trying to cut corners somewhere. They're always trying to find a cheap way for labor. And in my head, I'm like, that's a perfect way, business mind wise, cheap way for me to make profit. Thank you for the heart, man. I appreciate that, Mickey. And
hey, Mickey, thank you. Welcome in.
You know, make a profit and not really pay much for these individuals that are costing me more money than what I bring in. So I looked it up, and since 2017, companies have used AI. Now this is only 20%, small little portion of what these big companies use, AI. 2023 is when it really started to be prevalent. 2023, the beginning of 2023, 55%. Now you see that large jump. Thank you for the heart, man. I appreciate that. And at the end of 2023, 72%. Now you're starting to see the pattern here. You're starting to see the ever jump that it's been doing. 2024, the beginning of 2024, 72%. The end of 2024, 78%. 2025, 78%. Now up to 88%. You see where these jumps are coming from each and every, after 2017, those jumps are becoming to be more and more prevalent. So I asked the panel, what is there to do with this getting ready to be something that's going to be, how can I say it? Hard to push back when companies invest their money in people and now going to be investing their money in AI.
Well, I mean, you got to explore what's actually is the goal. Because honestly,
Dirt, how are you?
Drake.
I don't really think nobody really wants to know what.
Thank you for blessing the panel. I appreciate that.
Like how bad it could actually be, because in my mind it what I'm seeing is like the average, or just the way things will be, is that the ones who've already established themselves as already established their position in the world.
Appreciate that, Drew.
with their wealth and with their positions. They're going to be the the main the main humans on the planet, put it that way, right? That's what I feel they are pushing for, because what I'm seeing right now is that all the wars is happening and all the conflicts is happening. We're heading to. I know everybody's afraid of of World War III, but I think World War III is going to be the everlasting war. I mean, what I believe World War III will end up being is population control.
Right. So, Bless, I know you asked, and I'm a kind of I know it was kind of long-winded, but bear with me. More and more of these big $1 million companies are starting to use AI to kind of sort of how can I say, replace manual labor.
Welcome in, JP.
And they're trying to ever so slightly, as I stated in the year by year percentage, they're slowly trying to minimize manual labor and go with AI. So my question is how can we resolve, or how can we God, how can I it's such a loaded question when you're actually looking at it, because
what do we think about it? Like,
you're
asking, what are we thinking about it?
Yeah, what do we think?
So, I mean, it's already taken over a lot of like the what people call entry level jobs. You can hear me? Okay, yeah. Entry level jobs. So what I've noticed is if you look and you think about it, you call a company, right? The first thing you're going to be greeted with is a computer voice, right? That's AI. AI has been dated back to be since they've had AI available since 1950 something. So it's been in the works for a while. So you think about it, call center representatives.
Thank you, Shelby.
Those jobs are gone, y'all. Chat and email support agents, those jobs are gone. Basic accounting and tax prep, those jobs are gone. You look at how it's already kind of creeping up the system to where we're going to have less and less jobs, but there is still several jobs that take a human emotion, a human touch that you cannot replace with AI. There's several jobs. So I feel like it's not a lost cause when it comes to us losing some of those jobs, but it also does make it to where you most definitely need to learn what AI does.
Yes. And for the new people that are coming in, welcome into the Government Cheese Party podcast. Please keep the chat moving. Let's see if we can get some more people in for this conversation, because this conversation needs to be had amongst what we see on the news with ICE and everything else, we definitely need to pay attention to this too, because again, America is very good at doing this, causing one havoc to make sure that you're not paying attention to the other havoc that's about to happen. And they love doing that. And they have done that for years. And a lot of people fail to realize or pay attention to it because they want you to be focused on one end, but they're really going to screw you on the other end. And we have to be mindful of what they're doing, be game plan for it, and be ready for it at any point because they will do it.
Right.
Sondra, do you have any thoughts?
I do. Hey everyone. So we really behind on the AI thing. Just just to make that clear, like over there in Japan and other countries, they already using AI. So we really behind on that. To answer your question, what we can do, and that goes back to what y'all stand for about the culture, is open those businesses, black owned businesses, so we can employ our people. That's what we can do to create jobs and not worry about AI taking over. Like CJ said, like some jobs you cannot replace with AI, but they'll do it though. Teaching, they can replace that with AI, but shit they know. Kids need nurturing. Working in hospitals, should they replace those with AI? No, but they will though. You know, everything can be replaceable. They shouldn't be. But
Welcome in, big homie.
my thing is that's what we can do, far as being prepared about AI taking over. Open these businesses, supply each other with jobs, help one another. That's what we can do. That's my intake.
Amen.
Yeah, because like I said, AI is not all bad, especially for small businesses that are trying to get up and trying to do some things and trying to be up there with the trying to get successful.
Yeah, and go out there and be supportive to some of these black businesses because a lot of them kind of they fold in because they don't have the people to come to them and buy their stuff, or everybody wants to come in and get a discount. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's the big thing. Like, I feel like and just to kind of piggyback off of Sondra, a little bit when it comes to them replacing it, you got to understand we're gonna lose our quality when they replace it. Mm-hmm. So we need to start really thinking and focusing on starting our own, because at the end of the day, as a culture, we need to start our own. And I've been saying this for a while now. Yeah. So we really do need to start our own, because if we don't start thinking about the future, there will be none.
Yep. Because these billionaires and trillionaires, man, they're quick to find some type of reason to cut some type of corner. Like if they already found a way to not pay taxes, what do you think they're really going to be geared towards when they find out something like a robot or AI can do twice as much work with twice as much production as a human person? Like, look, I'm not the one that's kind of liking that, but I'm just like, yo, it's here. It's here. I mean, yeah, we might have missed it by, a couple, but we're, we're starting to pay attention to it.
Right. Well, think about this generation that's coming up in it.
Oh,
right. This generation that's coming up in it, this is what they're being taught now. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, this is something that you got to think about it. Every generation, technology has excelled mm-hmm. in another way. And the next generation, the generation prior, has to catch up to try to keep hold of their jobs. Appreciate that. What does this mean for our elders mm-hmm. when it gets to that point? So I think it's very important, like I was saying before, that you don't be afraid of it. Get familiar with it. Mm-hmm. Understand what it is and how it operates. Because you cannot compete against something that you have no clue what it is.
Ain't that the truth?
We need the knowledge base. Every little AI thing that drops, I'm trying to figure out how it operates.
Who knows? It might create another Dave. Who knows? You know?
Create another day.
Hey, you'll never know, man.
No, we most definitely can only deal with one day right now.
Could be a robot Dave.
We don't need 2 days.
You know?
Just like I wouldn't dare want 2 of you. I wouldn't dare want 2 of me. I don't think the world can.
Oh no.
It will explode.
I want 10 of me. Okay, I want 10 of me cloned, so that way I can have conversations with myself.
What about this whole thing? Is that they are cloning?
That's fine too.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like they
I'll
are
be first
cloning.
on board.
So I mean, but you got to
Cloning.
think they've been cloning for
Yeah.
a while, and they're creating. You know what I'm saying? They're not just cloning; they're creating things too.
Yeah.
So like just imagine them creating these things, right, and generating AI in them.
Yep.
That means that right there will be the replacement of a human body.
Ain't that the truth?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
If you really think about it, like just thinking outside of the box, you know, I can never be inside of a box. So just thinking outside of it, just looking at the whole scenario, y'all, we'll have us a AI Planet of Apes, bro.
Yeah. See, I agree with Jen. See, she said I need a twin sometimes. See,
I mean,
I
what
need-
if your twin turns into Meg?
well, that's
Y'all
probably-
seen the movie Meg? Quit playing with me. What?
You know, I also thought too, you know, an army of me would be great because that way we know exactly what we're going to do at exactly what time. And I don't even have to say a word. They could just go, you know,
But think about how scary that is
and not too scary.
at
I
the
mean,
same time. Like, seriously?
I mean, you know, we could go, you know, I could take my clone of 100 men of me and we could just go raid other people's houses. You know, that's great.
Until the clone decides to have a mind of its
Man,
own.
they're always going to have a mind of its own. It's just, you know, it's a way of processing life. You know?
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
We're not gonna agree on that one, so I'm gonna agree to disagree, my guy.
that's just a no. That's just a no all around.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I don't. I feel like as you know, what your suggestion just overall is something that people are gonna have to at some point gonna have to make a conscious decision. Is this a world that you want to be a part of? Like that's
Dre, that's so true.
Welcome in, Jazzy.
like my thing is like we're talking about like trying to adapt to something that it doesn't seem like it's worth adapting to.
Right.
I mean, like just think about it. It's a world created by man.
Yeah.
It's a world created by man. That's destined. The only way that can end is in failure. That's the only way it could win. The only way it could end. You know what I mean? And it's like there's no upside to that at all. I mean, like I don't want to be in a world where basically I'm where I'm basically my existence is based off of the whim of someone else. Right. Even though like we partially are right now. But you know what I mean. But if you're religious or you believe in God or something like that, you know that adds another layer. But what your suggestion and what's being suggested here is a world completely remanufactured, by under order of a man.
Right.
Nature itself is basically what you're saying. Is nature itself is going to be redefined. You know what I mean? Right. And that's the only place my mind goes to. You know, like you talking about AI and clones and all this stuff. Yeah, it's I mean, it's kind of funny to talk about it now. Yeah, sure. But the reality of it is like, dude, like things, not only will things not be the same thing, reality won't be real anymore. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And we already in it. I mean, we already halfway in it. I mean, and I don't want nothing to do with this
I
shit.
mean, you think about all the stuff that involved so far. I'm going to use the most basic, right? That involved. We went from what the 8-track to the cassette tape to the CD to being digital.
Right.
You know, that's how they're trying to make the everything else.
I'm gonna start opening the box for everybody else. Please mute yourself as you come up, and then I will start introducing you one by one.
All right. Yeah. So that's kind of how I look at it. Is like that's what they're trying to do, and unfortunately, it's not going to move as smoothly as that did. Obviously, that's the most basic thing, right? But we have technology, like I said, has taken a hold of this world, and unfortunately, nobody really has any control over it for real. Technology, not just one person has the ruling of it. What's up, Dre? Not one person has the ruling of it.
Yeah, what's up, Dre?
No.
Oh.
Now y'all told me to mute myself when I got up here.
Yes, yes. Go ahead and mute. But yeah. So like I don't believe one person has control over it, which is why it's scarier. Because you have it's released to the madness. Like it's gonna turn into a competition. Who can do it better?
Yep.
Who can do more? I feel like it's going to implode in their face because again, only God can make creations and do stuff with like what they're trying to do.
Andrea, welcome in.
So that's where I sit with it. Like I don't know. I think this world is, and I think it will collapse. Obviously, it's gonna collapse. Like Dave said, it will collapse. But I do think that we do most definitely need to, like I said, we can't fight it if we don't know it.
Well, I mean, but I don't feel like there's no point even in fighting it because the reality, like fighting it in the sense of in the same way that it's fight it in the same ring that it created. That's what I mean. I mean, like
tapping that screen.
trying to compete with it is I think is idiotic. I mean, because there's no competing with something that created itself. Yeah, I mean, like we're trying to beat that at its own game. My thing is like we all know the parameters of all this. It's all about money. It's all about space. Territory. It's all about money and territory,
right?
And control. If we're trying to compete with our money, our territory, and our control with something that's been growing since hundreds of years ago, I mean that's idiotic.
Hey.
And so what I'm saying is like we have to create our own value system and our own rules to be able to not have to compete, but simply just separate. I mean, it's the fact that we're so gun ho about money and all this stuff. I mean, like we have to realize that money isn't real either.
Oh yeah, no,
you know what I mean? We have to function with that understanding, but I don't see us being able to do that because we're so brainwashed that it's you know what I mean? Like there's no way to fight. There's no way to fight that. Right. You know what I mean?
All right. So I'm gonna go down the line. Drizzy, you were up first. I'll let you have the floor.
As far as AI is going, it's probably too late to even try and combat it. At this point,
that's what I'm saying.
The best bet is to learn, as CJ was saying earlier, learn about it, learn maintenance of it. That's going to be the big thing right there because as it does put a lot of people out of jobs, what they are going to need are people who know how to fix it when, as a machine, it goes down because they do that from time to time. So that would be the best bet. But I also feel like I agree with Dave as well. It's made by man. Man makes things that does fail. It's going to get to a point where it's going to fail, and it's going to be something catastrophic. And leadership of whoever, whatever company it happens in, is going to be like, you know what, we can't use this anymore. We're going to either scale it back to a point where it's not allowed to do jobs like that, and and people are going to have to go back to work. And we're going to see a little bit of what happened in 2020, where people, when they did go back to work, didn't want to go back to work.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So,
I, I, yeah, my only conflict with that is that when that happens, I don't think there is going to be like any space for work. You know what I mean? There's not going to be, okay, let's just go back to work. Like that's like there's not going to be employment at that point. Like either you can survive or you can't. You know what I mean? Like it'd be literally like going back, thousands of years or maybe just hundreds of years to where, I'm not thousands, hundreds of years where men and women were completely self-reliant, even in America. Like we think about like the Wild West. Every man, every woman was responsible for themselves. They had to hunt for themselves, farm for themselves, cook for themselves, take care of themselves health-wise, be their own doctors, all that stuff. You know what I mean? And to realize that we've gone so many generations without those skill sets being taught. You know what I mean? When what you're talking about happens, we're not going to have the ability, because of the lack of knowledge at that point, on how to do those things. We won't have that. So really, people are just going to die or are unalive. That's basically what's going to happen. People are just going to just perish. I mean, and
control.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying in the beginning. It's all of it is population control, because the ones that are already set on top, they're going to be fine even in those times, because they'll already have all the resources. While we're fighting for paper, they're actually going to have the actual thing, the actual thing that is actually valuable, which is the thing that paper represents. You know what I mean? And they'll have that sitting, sit right behind them, and then that's just it. You know what I mean? Like that's literally what the Armageddon's going to look like, and that's what these wars are about. These wars are about keeping people fighting so that the masses stay, keep unaliving each other.
But what are they fighting for right now? Let's think about the stuff that they're fighting for. Like when you talk about the wars and stuff like that, think about what they did in what is it, Venezuela, right? From my understanding, the bottom line was because they wanted their oil. Like, I mean, how does that, they want something of natural resource. They want natural resources. They're
again, that's that, and that's what that's what I said.
That's what you're saying is going to be the stuff on.
I mean, like think practically. Oil is valuable not because of how much is not because of the dollar amount that it's worth. It's valuable because of what it can do.
Right. Absolutely.
You see what I mean? So all those things they're going to hoard and they'll distribute the way they want to.
So do you think that AI it is another distraction?
No,
to do what they're doing.
It's a part of the deal. Like that is our replacement. Like that's that's the tool that they're going to use to sustain themselves after we are just continually perishing, and because they won't need us anymore. They want that replacement to replace us completely, and again, what I'm saying is, if we keep fighting against that, fighting or competing with that, we're doing nothing but fueling that that impact on us. You know what I mean? Like it goes back to what you said originally.
we have to become independent.
Oh yeah, no, most definitely.
But we don't have independent minds.
Yeah, well,
We don't, especially our people. We don't have everything that we use to sustain ourselves is based off of something that we have to get from someone else.
welcome in, y'all.
You know what I mean?
Welcome in. Next person is Cheese. I want to
How
hear
y'all
what
doing?
Cheese got to say.
Okay,
Hey,
so I
Hey.
have, so I do think AI is taking over on some jobs. Now, medical wise, maybe some, but nurses and doctors, no, I don't think AI can take over in that aspect. But I do feel like AI is going to crash one day. And when it does, I think our people will be able to sustain because we gonna cope. Like that's what we do. We adapt and we gonna find a way to get through it. You know what I'm saying? Just like COVID. We found a way, I didn't mean to say that word.
that's all right.
COVID. We
That's all
found a
right.
way to get through it. Like, yeah, we lost a lot of people, but then they also came up with a vaccine and you know what I'm saying? So
Hey,
I
yo.
see it both ways. Like, yeah, they taking over a lot of jobs, but not all of them. But I still feel like us as the people, we will get through it if it do crash one day.
Right. But then
Okay.
I think what the next step is going to be is what I'm looking at from there, though. Like, so what's after we get through and we cope, right? Because the world never went back to the way it was.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
The C word. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Thank you, Hale. Welcome
Right.
in.
You're right.
And so what kind of world will we be living in after the effect of AI? I mean, you got to think about it. Really think about it, because there's still, like I said, like we have people that did, like Dre said, people that did not want to go back to work. You
I
had
was
people
one of 'em.
that, yeah, right. People that did. I worked the whole time, but people that did want to go back to work. And you have people that that do want to work, but now cannot find jobs because AI has taken over.
Let,
You know what
let
I'm
And
me
then
say
I
saying?
like
this.
how he said that. I think he said it. Dave said that they need to learn everything they can about AI at
No,
this
I
time.
didn't
No,
say
no,
that.
no, no, no.
Oh,
That was
he said
me
that.
and
Yeah, I
that was
didn't
me,
say that.
Sondra and Dre. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's all
Um,
good. I don't want
whoever,
credit
you
for that.
know,
Yeah,
people
he
need to
doesn't.
learn about AI because when they do, they're gonna need somebody to fix that. It's like
Mhm.
in what movie was it? The Hidden? No, not Hidden. The Hidden Figures. You know, they
Oh
tried to
yeah, yeah.
bring in the whatever the name of the IBX or IBM or whatever, but they still had to get the women to come and fix those when it didn't work.
Yeah. They called them what? They called them calculators or
Yes.
something like that. Like back in that time. Yeah, I do
But
remember that. Yeah.
but my struggle with that sentiment there is that, you know, I can't say I don't agree that it would be beneficial to know about it, but to use it for like the maintenance of it, we're trying we're trying to keep something alive that's killing us.
Vicky, welcome.
You know what I mean? Like we why would we want to, if we will learn about it, we should learn enough to be able to take it down if need be. But
Right, that's my goal. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay,
So
well then I'm with you then.
when I say
because
I need to know, let me just say this: I want to know so much about it that if it does become corrupt, I can take it all down. You get what I'm saying? That's my goal. I can, and in the meantime, though, I'm going to use the benefits of knowing this knowledge to push me forward.
right,
You
Drizzy.
know what I'm saying?
no, I get you.
So I think Sondra wanted to say something too.
Oh, okay. Well,
Drizzy was first.
I did. Want to
No,
say
she actually wanted to say something like,
Yeah, that was funny.
That was
look,
my
look,
fault.
Dave
That was
messing
my
with you,
fault.
Sondra. Dave messing with you. See him right? He started.
everybody. But I want to say, just going back to 2020, as you know, people didn't go back to jobs because they came entrepreneurs. It
Mm-hmm.
was more black women that became entrepreneurs in
Oh
that
yes.
time. So that goes back. again, why are we worrying about AI when we need to be creating jobs for ourselves? But again, it was said like we don't have that mindset because we all worried about what's gonna happen. They're gonna take our jobs. Create your own job.
Cool.
You know, when it comes to that, so you won't have to worry about that. But again, like you said, we don't have that mindset to think like that because we are thinking about working for
I'm sorry.
corporation
Yeah.
versus working
yeah.
for ourselves because we got we got doctors, lawyers, all of that we need to survive, even AI.
Amen.
Welcome in, Coco.
Okay. Now, can I say something real quick?
We've been saying stuff after everybody that says something. Yeah.
Just pass it with Bless out there.
Straight
To Blessed or Drizzy? Which
Bless.
Drizzy first.
Oh, Drizzy. Yeah,
okay.
Look, getting out of there.
Go ahead, go to Bless. I already talked anyway. Go.
Okay.
So like, I can get with what Sondra said, but I got a nitpick.
Thank you, Cheese. I appreciate you doing this.
I got a nitpick. Like, so the essentials. Basically, what you're saying, like, having people the essentials that they say that what we need to survive. We don't need a lawyer to survive, right? like
I mean, if we don't have the government, like ultimately, we don't need a lawyer, right?
We don't need a lawyer.
Let me just say, we need people that understand how laws operate, though, because we're gonna need structure. So that's debatable,
but yeah, okay, I got you.
We will need structure. We cannot. That would be a world of freaking craziness if we didn't have it.
Now.
Thank you, Cheese.
Like literally right now. Okay, I'm not going to. I'm not going to argue that.
Crazy. Okay,
I'm not going to argue that. You're right. You're right. Let's just go with that.
Thank you, Cheese.
I'm gonna give you a visual of that. You remember in Back to the Future? When was this Biff took over? You remember how the world was? That's what it would be like when we don't have nothing to think about it. I'm sorry, I had to take y'all back there. I am an 80s baby.
Well, I mean, but there's I feel like people have a natural instinct to tribalize. You know what I mean? So I don't think that the laws are necessarily important, but but to go back to what we do primarily, I think isn't a scary thing in my head, and that's just me. That's just my thing.
All right.
So, but I guess, but one thing I want to just push is that. Like, what are the actual? And we can have this conversation afterwards. But I want people to think about, like, what are the actual essentials? What are the actual essential positions that we need to actually survive in an actual apocalyptic future? And don't answer that now. Just think about that, and we'll
I gotta answer it because I've been thinking about it.
But Bless need to say something.
But Bless is going to talk now, so I will go into that after Bless talks.
Okay, so what's the question?
D.
See,
hey, don't be mad at
see,
me.
this is the problem.
Don't be mad at me. I'm just trying to figure. So many people talking about different topics.
She wants the initial topic.
Yeah.
So she wants to know. So Jay was saying that AI is doing so much now, like in the world as it's growing, right?
Yeah.
It's taking jobs. What do you see, I guess, in that time frame? Like, what do you see? What is your opinion on that? I guess is how he was saying it. Because I was trying to get his bottom line of what he was saying, but like he wants to know what you think about AI and how it's growing and how it's taking over jobs.
It's definitely taking over jobs. For sure, of course. It's been doing it for a long time. It's just spreading, right, to other areas. I'm not opposed to it necessarily, just because I technically use.
Did you land the plane? That's a question.
I technically use AI.
DJ Professor, welcome in.
So, I mean, and I think, like I said, I use AI employees myself. So, I think
right.
Trader.
This is what I know. I'm going to do that too.
Yeah.
I think definitely kind of like what Sondra was saying, of course, we can do it ourselves. And I think it's just the appeal of the efficiency of it, right? Not saying that we can't do it, just
Yeah.
the efficiency sometimes that you can get with the AI versus, you know what I mean? You may get with someone like physically being an employee. And so not saying that people can't do it. It's just, you think about the speed at which, that AI can think and generate and come up with like literally seconds. And so I'm not necessarily opposed. It is definitely scary to think about how much of AI is going to be taken over. I always keep in mind, like for me, iRobot was just one of the big ones for me. Like how much of it, you see Tesla and Tesla IE was iRobot. You know what I mean? If you go back to that
Absolutely.
movie, that was the first Tesla. So I think it's sometimes they hint around and they give you hints of, okay, what direction are you going into? And it's almost like they want to test to see what we think, right? But
Yeah, don't forget to keep on letting the chat move, y'all. Move that chat, tap the screen, okay? Sorry, Bless, go ahead.
oh no, you're good. And so I think that it is concerning how much AI can have control over our lives and our finances and all of that. So I'm
Right.
not opposed, but I'm also very aware.
Yeah, for sure. Um, like I said before, it's something that, like it really got me thinking. And after seeing that Jon Stewart kind of post and him having that conversation with the, I guess it was one of the experts, I guess, just having that conversation. I'll repost it after the live just for you guys to kind of see exactly the little bit of the interview that they had. But it was just something I was just like, man, this conversation really kind of needs to be had a little bit because, again, like in my in the recent past of me pretty much as a kid watching the news and watching and reading and studying and actually paying attention to what saying this government and how it moves, how it operates. It really gets me to think, saying what's their next few steps once they do bring out something that can keep the American people occupied as they do 3-4 different other things at the same time, because I find it very ironic that that's going on.
It's going to be very, very easy.
Oh yeah,
It's going to. I could promise you that, because what I feel like was going to happen. I said it at the top. It's going to be an everlasting war.
yes,
It's a war that won't end, and it's a war that will continue to flare up in various parts of the world.
Yep.
And that's going to keep everybody occupied.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just and that's the way that the top loves it.
That's the funny thing, because I remember we had this conversation in our earlier shows.
Yeah, and everybody said I thought I was crazy, and I said that AI's coming, it's going to take over. And now people are like, oh well, AI's coming.
Well, it was the
I told you.
It was the other conversation that we had too, because I sat there saying, because I read up on a story with Willie Mammoth being, trying to bring back the Willie Mammoth.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
and I'm like,
I remember that episode.
I don't think that's
That was
great
a crazy.
idea.
That wasn't a great idea. We had that whole conversation. That was craziness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
we did.
So
we talked about this
so
Willie Mammoth.
don't be surprised when we see a Willie Mammoth prancing around New York.
Yeah, like legit.
Smashing statues and whatnot.
They were talking about it for a while.
Yeah.
All the things they could have brought back a Willie Mammoth and what they come up with.
Hey,
We're not gonna-
They mixed it with
Wait.
elephant DNA, yo.
Wait.
Like literally.
Okay, but let's be honest. Woolly mammoths are cool.
Okay.
Yeah, but they're also massive. Like, why would you want to come bring back something that can step on you? Like, I don't get it.
It picks you up and decides to have you as a snack.
Right. I mean,
Right.
They're omnivores.
I mean, I
So
hear you.
here's the here's
What is
They're omnivores before they were instinct.
Okay,
Now
so-
after extinction,
They're gonna kill him for K9. Oh my God, K9 mammoths. That's amazing. Make it happen. I want it. I want
they're
one.
already, like I said, they're genetically putting animals and humans together. Like I don't get it.
let me add some context to this episode because I do remember it. So apparently, as the ice caps were melting, some of the woolly mammoths that were well preserved, like they had hair, somewhat flesh, they still had some other stuff. So yeah, like this was back in 2020.
Like the ice literally kept them together.
Mammoth ice cubes.
Yes.
Was I here for this?
You might have been.
You might have been.
I vaguely remember this.
Yeah. And so they literally took that and wanted to take those DNAs and place it with the elephant to literally put their DNAs together to make that woolly mammoth
To
come
Frankenstein.
back. And here's the best part.
A mammoth.
That was one of their plans. That was one of their plans to try to stop those ice caps from melting, because they believed that the woolly mammoths were the ones that was going to keep the ice caps from melting. Yes, dude. I wish I had that episode because
These are
I
our
was literally
leaders.
laughing.
Bring on the AI at that point. At this point, bring on the AI.
Exactly.
That's what I said. I said, screw it. And just let it happen.
But
Let the world burn.
like I said, beware of these rich people, because they will take links. You thought Jurassic Park was just a joke? No, Jurassic Park isn't a joke.
Jurassic Park's happening.
They're
I mean, just
letting you
think
know.
about like the last Jurassic Park, how they mixed
Never
the
seen it.
raptor and the freaking T-Rex together. Like, what the fuck was you thinking?
They're literally letting you know that they have that type of money to do whatever they so please, and they will try it. They will try it.
Yeah.
Period.
I mean, and then we will know as humans that we're most definitely not the biggest and the baddest thing on
Exactly.
the earth.
Right.
Because it's just not it. God had to make all that. Look, all that had to go extinct before we started walking. on
Look,
this
man, it's
planet.
already unfair with the animals that we do got now.
Right,
Like,
because facts, we can't compete against a lion or a tiger.
like now thinking about all the other prehistoric animals
I think
that
I
you're
can
trying to
tell
bring back. Like, come on, man.
no,
Like that's
bro.
even
I mean,
unfair.
we couldn't even. I mean, you got to think about the most unfair animal that was created, like legit, was the dang on gorilla. And I when I say because they got too much of our characteristics and they can learn like we can. Like, hey, bro, like that the Planet of the Apes scared of me the best.
Come on,
Scares
y'all.
me
Y'all better
so
pay
much.
attention because it's there.
And the way these scientists think, you know what I'm saying? It scares me.
I got a technique though, right? That
God.
I feel like they will work perfectly. I call it the well, I can't coin it as my own, but it's the Amakakaru Rio Meki.
Oh Lord,
You brought that back.
We gonna
And,
bring it back.
let me tell you something.
We are literally bringing back old episodes. Y'all.
I hit
like,
you with that
slowly.
Amakakaru Rio Meki. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna slice you up. Gorillas in pieces.
In pieces.
That's all I gotta say.
That's what Lord have mercy.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, don't you, Treasy?
I can't.
I honestly hate this man.
My bad. The Bears Packers game is on in the background.
Hey, yeah, for sure.
Hey, man,
He's over there watching it too. Dre.
Go watch
Like,
it.
You're not by yourself. I promise you.
go watch it.
But after I heard that, I was like, you know what? I'm done. Like you brought that back. I'm done.
I'm telling you, man, don't get hit by it. That's all I'm saying. Just don't. Hey,
Don't get
get
hit.
out the way.
Get out the way.
How
That's
do
all
you
I
get
got
away
to say.
from it?
All right. Let's
Exactly.
back, y'all.
Exactly. What are we talking about?
So what do y'all think that as a I mean, let's get the chat active, you guys. Let's get the chat active.
Yeah.
So how about this? Who in the room? The question is, who in the room believes that we should go in and learn the AI Everybody in the chat that believes that, everybody that's in the boxes, y'all, everybody can chat. Get in the chat, say yes or no if you believe that we should or we should not dive into learning what AI is about.
I feel like also like the only way, and I believe I've said this before. The only way knowledge about the AI is going to be beneficial to, so like people like us, the mass of this world, the not the elites, right? The only way it's going to be the only information that's going to be beneficial is enough to create our own. Like that's the only way it's going to be beneficial, because if we're working in their system, you're a slave. You are that you're working as I mean literally even in the context of like the like the binary and in the context of tech, of data.
Yeah.
You're working as a literal, like a slave to the what's the word called? I can't think of the word, but they use that as a term, and that's literally what we'd be doing. Was we were working in independence of this entity, and I'm like, the only way we can be free of that is if we create our own and commit to only using that, our own AI database or whatever, or however you want to put it. Right. But I don't see that happening.
Right. Anybody else want to answer? Anybody
else has any opinions?
I had a couple more questions that I was going to ask just to kind of get. I really want the chat to be active.
I wonder if the same conversation was had a few years, like decades ago, when the internet started.
That's a good question. Yeah.
Because I feel like this probably feels like these same arguments we're having very well could have been had by them as well. As they said, no, the internet. Who needs a service that links to and give you any information you need for anything else in the world, whenever you want?
Were they wrong?
Telephones for that.
But were they? I mean, that's true. But were they wrong?
Yes and no, because it can be used. It's the same with this AI. It can easily be. It's a double-edged sword.
But it's used in conjunction with AI, because the AI doesn't work without internet, without that internal connection. Mm-hmm. So like it to me, I feel like that was just another piece that was gearing us up for what we're coming up to.
They just slowly. It's just more pieces to this.
Right? Yeah. There's definitely more pieces.
When I say there's pieces that are missing at this point, because what they did is, like I said, 19. If I'm correct, let me go back into my notes, but I'm pretty sure it. Alan Turing in 1950. He was a British mathematician. And he asked, "Can machines think?" That was in 1950. In 1955, they organized a Dartmouth conference where AI first was generated. That's where that first artificial intelligence was born in 1955, and by 1956, it was officially in the field. Now, you got to think about it. We didn't start getting computers until I was in the first grade.
Ooh, you old. I'm sorry, I had to get that on
Shots. Wow. Wow.
Be careful. You got a lot of older people in the room. Okay, so.
My heart's young.
So, again, you got to think about the time frame of when this stuff is dropping. So, if I was in the first grade, that would make me, 6 at the time. I'm 41 now, and AI is starting to roll out. How much longer? What are the time frames?
Censor that. You need to tell your age.
I don't really care. At all. But you think about that time frame, right? And that it took them to drop out some of this stuff to the community, to the people in general. What is next? What do y'all think is next?
Well, I mean, I'm sorry. Let me stop.
We can't hear you.
I'm just
Sondra.
jumping on shit.
I
Hey,
was like, wait, I see the mouth moving, but I was like, we can't hear you, Sondra.
fix it.
Okay, so I didn't have more questions, and so like if we can just everybody answer it in the chat. If maybe for the ones that are in the chat, please. There is 7 people in this room. Sorry, I got a message on top of it, blocked it. So I'm gonna go back into a little bit from the beginning. You guys, what jobs do you think AI will cost? Will change the most? What jobs do you think AI will change the most?
Anything database.
Hey, especially writing, author, like books, because anybody can literally. I was looking at this girl's post on Facebook, and she is literally making millions of dollars, and she created a book using AI. You know what I mean? So she went in there, she used a prompt, she put it out there, and she has this book, and it's a catchy title. I can't say it on here because it's a little inappropriate, but she's making millions of dollars, and all she did was use,
Welcome
I think
in,
she said
CB
chat. She used chat, put the prompt in there, came up with a book to talk about self-love, and she's making millions. So I would say maybe when it comes to writing, and obviously another big one, right, that a lot of people had different opinions on was music. We had this lady that came out with AI music. Like, she got a record deal, $1 million record deal.
Hey, CB
and she can't physically sing herself or write. That's crazy.
Well, she wrote the lyrics, but she used AI for the voice.
She wrote some
and the
of the
appearance.
Let me just say this. I believe it when I see her writing. You get what I'm saying? And this is where I'm at. And I think for the reason why I say that is because when I put my lyrics in there, even then it tries to change what the heck I say.
You see, that ain't right. They will do that. And yeah.
It does it every time. So I want to see that she physically wrote those lyrics. Like literally, because it takes what you have, and what it does is it adds to it. Well, so you're not technically writing it anymore. It's AI writing it.
Well, watch the interview, because she's using something where it's not necessarily her writing. She's putting it into, so she shows you how to do it. She types it all in there, and this is what I think. Who was it? Gail? Who should do this interview? Gail, somebody. And she takes her lyrics, she puts them in there. Now, what it does is it says, like, do you want her to sound more R&B? Do you want instrumental?
Oh yeah. I have the other app for music too. Yeah.
She's adding the music to it, and then the voice of the AI. But I mean, even if it's AI writing the words, you know what I mean? I mean, the fact
still making millions off of it.
Millions of dollars.
Right.
And when they ask her to sing, she cannot sing.
That's craziness too. That is craziness. It takes away from the artist. That's crazy too.
Yeah. So I would say music and, I guess, authors might have something to worry about.
I think,
but not necessarily.
I think that the music part is gonna be a fad though. I don't think it's gonna last because again, people in general, we evolve, but we also are circular and
Lester Keys, welcome in.
And what we and how we exist. I can put it that way. We we work in patterns. I mean, so it's gonna be cool right now to see all this stuff, AI and all this stuff, do all this, make all this stuff. But what's the natural progression of that is people are going to want to see live performances more again. And of course, they could do an AI thing, but people are going to
Yeah.
How are actual robots? I don't know, but what I'm saying is, I think people are going to want an authentic a connection with the artist
Daddy Wayne,
again
man.
at some point. It may be 100 years down the road, but that's going to come back. Is people are going to want that at least for a short amount of time, and then they keep going through the cycle. But you can't 100% replace the human experience off of something artistic, because it's a reflection of the human experience.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So
You want to
it's
be able to relate to it. You want to be able to feel it.
exactly, and like, we don't care now because we're soulless, but in the future, that's going to come back up.
But then the music will be based off of AI itself.
Yeah.
But a person, I think,
Yeah.
but I think
it's
I
going
still,
to be based off of.
I think it'll be part an issue of everything. If everybody's using AI for their music, isn't it all going to sound the same, and then we're all going to be
No.
like,
No,
I don't. Well, that's actually that's a good point.
It is a good point.
That is a good point, because
I tell you this off of the back of me playing with it like a little bit. I told you I dabble with every little bit.
Marv,
of AI
welcome in.
as it is known to me.
Or
And
Mav.
literally, I do.
Sorry.
Just playing with it. No, you can mix. I mean, I'm telling you that some of these
But-
mixes that I listen to, it's like I ain't never heard
Heather,
of stuff
welcome
like that in
in.
my life.
but you're talking as just you. What if we get 100 other people that want to do those exact same things, and they start playing around with it? You eventually will run once or twice into something.
Oh
that
yeah,
sounds-
well, I mean,
Yeah,
that's,
there's-
kind of what
there's-
music did. Music did that.
exactly. There's
Yeah.
there's only 13 notes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's only
That's why do you think that everybody's using replays of people's CDs and stuff like that now for
Exactly.
music and stuff? So yeah, it's kind of what you do.
For all the new
It's
people that
kinda
has joined.
the
Oh,
same. My bad. Go.
you're
Yeah,
good.
ad break.
Pay the bill.
For all the new people that have joined us, welcome to the Government Cheese Party podcast. If y'all are brand new, we're pretty much having a discussion with about AI and how AI could possibly, who knows,
Ruin everything.
ruin
the
everything.
world.
So,
It'll take over the world.
but for the new people, don't forget your heartbeat. Don't forget to follow us every single Saturday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Sometimes 9.
Sometimes
I
9.
mean, we were late tonight. We've been
Yeah.
doing pretty good.
We
You
have.
know, like this is the first night that we've been late.
Don't forget to share. Don't forget to tap the screen. And don't forget to add it to your stories so we can get some more people in here. So appreciate those taps.
There's another thing that I think is a good point to be aware of, at least, is that we're talking about AI, and we're talking about automation, we're talking about cloning and all that stuff, but there's another piece that we don't really seem to. That was me. That was this thing.
I don't know what that was. That was not me.
But there's another piece that we don't seem to be putting a lot of emphasis on, that I feel like we need to make sure that we keep on the same tier as
Ice?
AI and all that stuff.
Ice?
Ice cubes? No.
I said ice.
Yeah. No, but it's what it is 3D printing.
Oh, yeah.
Like that is going to replace a lot of a lot of natural material in general. And just think about that. That's going, if that replaces a natural material, that what that does is, like, it the only people that's going to benefit from that are the ones who are in control of the 3D printing.
Well,
so, like,
DJ
that, again, that's
Professor,
something else that's being monopolized and isolated, and into one or a small group of entities that's literally going to
boss lady, welcome in.
handicap the rest of the world.
Yeah.
So I just know that out there.
Yeah.
I want to put letters out there. MEB. But I'm gonna go ahead, and that's all I'm gonna say on that one.
Hey, how's it going? Welcome in.
Hey, boss lady. So the next question is, what skills do you want to learn to stay future ready? What skills are you wanting to learn?
Carpentry, welding,
future ready?
Farming, and that's it.
Composting.
I think almost that comes with farming. But
I have
Sondra
something,
said
CJ, to say too when you finish.
Shitting.
okay, I would say most definitely for me farming, for sure, because that is going to be necessary. Learning how to like the gardening, back in the days, like how our ancestors used to do. You know what I'm saying? That's very important. And let's see. I will most definitely say, and if you're thinking about like
Harlan
at
Scott,
the times,
welcome in.
like I said, learning how this stuff operates, how this AI operates, learning new trades on how to work with it
NP, welcome in.
and work on it, the ins and outs of it. I want to know everything about it. I want to know why. First off, just learning. First step is why it was created, and then keep on moving from there.
Yeah.
Sondra said something about it earlier, but coding is very important.
Yeah,
Like they
absolutely.
taught it when we were
Learn
younger.
how to live off the grid.
We were
That's right.
using it in MySpace days. It's gonna end up becoming a trade.
Yeah,
I mean, it's already a trade.
it is a trade, but
I mean, I would, say what I want to learn, but it might get us booted off. So, I'm just gonna keep P's and Q's.
Bless, you had something to say.
Okay, so what I was gonna say was because it was kind of what Dave was saying, but like
Wow,
the
always piggybacking.
No. This is good. This is good.
Yeah.
But I think maybe in time, I would see it being very hard for people to go to in-person concerts. I mean, like they literally have a lot of. I don't know if you guys remember when they did that Tupac concert. Remember, it was all just.
Oh, the hologram.
Remember that
Yeah.
hologram, and I was like, "This is insane," And then
Yeah.
when I think about things like think about all of these major events where you do go out to enjoy yourself, whether it's music or entertainment, sports, and all of the, the tragedy that can happen, right? And so sometimes you can find that people might be more prone to be open to an AI concert because of the safety. You know what I mean? And so I
You
know
still
like
gotta bring a lot of hand sanitizer. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
yeah, like you think about it when
it's a lot
like
of
even
gross
what you
people.
guys said, like COVID, when you start to gather in those places, everything that's going on, AI does provide you somewhat of some safety. You know what I mean? If you could
Yeah.
watch a concert, come on, y'all. How many of us watch the fights on? It's like pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Just imagine them
Yeah.
bringing it. It'd be the
But
same thing.
but it's nowhere near as enjoyable of experience. I mean, I've watched countless pay-per-views and I've seen concerts on concerts that I've loved on TV and on the big screen, stuff like that. But my thing is you're an idiot. My thing is like there's not to this day. Just for example, to this day, I've seen Miles Davis in concert on the TV. I've seen Toots and the Maytals. I've seen I can name the greatest names ever, but I cannot compare it to seeing Victor Wooten with Bella Fleck in concert front row. It's like there's nothing in my mind that comes. Oh, and Herbie Hancock, I saw him live too.
That's a handsome man.
I think
Lord have mercy.
because
But you got to think you're going to have a whole generation of people that never had that to experience. So how are they to compare?
Well, I guess so.
because I know me, I've done concerts in my VR. And let me tell you, that'd be the best concert because I'd be in here by myself getting my twerk on.
Okay.
And be having a good time. And people be rooting me on in the AI world. And I'm like, I don't even know y'all. But it'd be a vibe.
I was trying to behave, man. Whoa.
Okay, but like, okay, but let
right
me
up there.
let me give you an example then of something like that. Like, okay, it's like a fun experience and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But okay, so I don't know who are you like crazy over? Like who are you like your favorite, person to see live? Like would be even if you've never seen them before. Like who do you who? 50 Cent.
She said 50 Cent.
She said 50.
Oh, you want to so say if like a 50 Cent is I'm judging you, but but no, so say like with like if you on a VR, right, and 50 Cent, he comes up to you, like he comes up like straight up to you, and he's singing in your vicinity or rapping in your vicinity, whatever rap he be doing, many to your face, right? Right, right to your face.
Don't get her started,
right?
That's my phone.
Yeah, so he's singing many men, to your face, right? And have that experience, but then have that same experience live. Which one, you know what I'm saying, is would you prefer?
I would say, which answer you want me to give you?
What?
Wow.
Which answer you want me to give you?
Because she don't care which way. At this point,
that's crazy to me.
Happy with it.
But that's crazy to me because
that's
know.
What it sounds like to me.
Yeah, but that's crazy because you know that he ain't really singing to you with VR. Like he don't see your face.
Safety.
There's no. Oh wow.
Let me tell you why it's safe.
So you know he's a predator, right?
No, it ain't got nothing to do with him. It ain't got nothing to do with him. If I'm in the VR, listen, if I'm in the VR, I am safe.
Okay. All right.
I am safe as far as not like my environment.
Okay.
I'm just safe.
Yeah.
I
say that I would want it to be in person.
Exactly. But this way.
Listen, if it's in person, me and Blake is getting divorced. I'm jumping his bones. I'm doing everything it takes.
Hey.
Okay,
so it's
okay.
safer for me to be
She's
in the
being real, y'all.
I don't care about none of that.
I told you got something started.
I said what answer y'all wanted.
Okay. All right. So who is your favorite platonic artist that makes you go crazy? Okay. All right. Just. Who's your favorite? Don't answer that. It don't matter. What I'm saying is like
Lord Jesus.
I said platonic, and you said balls. So
no, she said
that was in the chat.
She's reading
the chat.
Bless. I get what you're saying. And you had me for a minute. You had me on your side for a minute. But there are certain things that a hologram is just not good. Like in my case, I can't go. There's not going to be a hologramic wrestling match or a hologramic UFC fight because those things go or AI, whatever it is. There's not going to be anything that's going to be something that the fans have to be able to be driven off of, and an AI thing isn't going to be able to live off that, to feed off that energy.
And on that same point, like so when I saw Herbie Hancock play at the Brown Studio at the Brown Theater, I saw this man after the concert and after everything was done, which I know most y'all, well, I don't say most of y'all, but most people in general wouldn't really understand the gravity of what I'm about to say, which is fine. But he comes out for an encore. And I'm literally, I can literally see, like behind the curtain, I'm seeing the lights going off on his keyboard, on his keytar, right? And the lights is blowing. I'm thinking, oh my god, if he plays Chameleon, I'm going to punch everybody around me in the head so he sees me.
You should.
Right? And guess what he did? He came out, he played it, and guess what? He comes straight over to me playing a solo off a chameleon, and I'm sitting there like, what? I've never felt like that from anybody in my life. I'm thinking like, this is amazing. I would have been pissed if that would have happened on VR. I'm like, what are you doing, man? You play with my emotions. You're not really here. You don't really mean it. But he's staring me in my eyes, and I know he's staring me in my eyes because he's in person, and I can see him.
Okay.
I can see his eyes.
Calm down.
Hey.
Calm down. Jeez.
I'm just saying, it's amazing.
That's the most. That is wow. I was kind of afraid over here.
I do.
Behind it.
I
Yeah.
get that.
Like
100%.
Sandra's in the same spot. Like
No, she's. Don't you do that. She's thinking about doing stuff to him. I'm thinking about the solo.
Sandra, she said
my bad. But okay.
No, that's 50 Cent.
Okay, yeah.
That's
yeah,
what
okay.
that's what
most
the
definitely.
that's that guy with the New York hat. With
Yeah.
the bulletproof vest and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah. The first
That's
mumble
why I
rapper.
think it's best for me to be in VR. Everybody stay safe.
He was a mumble rapper. That was like his whole first album.
Okay, he was pew pew in his mouth.
Yeah, exactly. He was a mumble rapper.
Listen, I don't care about none of that. It don't matter who it is. It's safer for me.
Okay,
She just
you
wants to
value
twerk.
safety. I got it.
She just wants to twerk. All right. And get that over.
Listen.
That's it.
I'm telling you, no, I'm just
See?
saying. I'm just saying that would be the truth. Like I would, hey, I like it. I'm safe. It's fun. Like I mean, I would go to a concert for sure, but I'm not opposed to not going.
But when I'm
Especially
saying
right now
this
in
though,
this world.
this new generation is not gonna know what a live that like you think about it, it's gonna get to a point where a live concert is nil and void. You gotta think about all that other stuff. Although there's still people in the world that have some of these things, but it's so not popular any longer that I can see it getting to a place where VR takes over, VR concerts. Because I've watched those things. I can see in this generation of being afraid to go out the house. I can see that generation of like it's happening.
Again, a world that I mean, I hope I'm dead. I hope I'm unalive by that time, dude.
I hope
I get it.
I'm on a cruise ship, just cruising away. I ain't gotta live nowhere else.
I mean,
I can just be on the cruise.
Wait a minute.
That's it.
I mean, but
you
I mean,
remember
I
what
think
the Bill
about
Burr
I'm pretty
bit was?
sure-
I don't. You know what?
I'm pretty
I'll do
sure
it. It don't
the
matter.
generations before us feel that same exact way about our generation. You get what I'm saying? Like this it's time and how things change, but we do recycle things.
Right.
Like you gotta think about it. Style and fashion recycles itself.
Yeah.
A lot. Like I mean, bell bottoms came back out when I was a teenager, but I'm pretty sure that was what the 60s and 70s, right? When it originated.
70s.
70s.
Yeah.
So like I mean, so you think about it, it does recycle.
Hey,
itself. So
Kayla, how are you?
How is it? Hey, Kayla, how are you?
Disco fever.
It's one of those things to where it will recycle back in at some point, but it has to get to the peak of where it's gonna go. And I really think VR is gonna be one of those things where it goes to. It's already pretty much there. Like Les said, she's watched
Pretty much.
I just, I all I know is like, is when it comes down, like for me personally, as long as I still have people in my life that know how to play instruments and know how to, how to.
Thank you for those roses. I appreciate
Thank you
that.
so much. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they know how to perform live, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. I mean, I'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? Because because here's the thing, like the most popular artists out right now,
Star Trek.
for me personally, artists are they don't even compare to my buddy to my buddy Antoine. To me, they there's no comparison you can make between the two, because Antoine is is a professional saxophone player. He gigs. He's passionate about what he does. And when I go and listen to him play, I feel like, man, dude, this must have been what it felt like to listen to Coltrane live. You know what I'm saying? And again, he's not as good as Coltrane. I'm not saying that, but it's just having that type of.
You see, I was trying to. I'm glad you said that.
David Ruffin?
Right now,
I mean, it's Coltrane, I was like.
But when you go to see him, you're gonna feel that way because it's different when you see something live. Yeah.
You know the feeling that you get. I know. I mean, I remember. I will never forget my very first concert. You get what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I mean, and let me just say this: my very first concert was Immature. I will never be as a teenage girl. Will never forget seeing them on that stage and the feeling the feeling that I got.
Yeah.
When just seeing them and my heart sinking into my stomach type of situation because I was so close to him. Like
I heard that.
I literally that wasn't Dre, that was Blessed. But
I didn't say nothing.
No, that was Jersey. Those were the times.
No, she was talking about Immature, and I'm instantly thinking about that one song they had with Kel Mitchell from Good. Watch me do my thing. Like,
okay,
yeah.
That was the time.
Let's not sing. Let's not sing in this podcast.
Yes.
I mean, CJ, that's better than my first concert, even though my husband was there. But that's better than mine.
I have a husband.
Mine was Puff Daddy and the Family.
Oh Lord!
Oh, the Diddler!
Oh Lord!
She went to see the Diddler.
It was a great concert. It was very inappropriate, but it was a great concert.
My second concert was Usher, Aaliyah, and Mary J. Blige. And Mary J. Blige got booed off the stage, y'all. Out of all people, yeah. That's why I was like, what is going on with Grand Rapids?
My first concert was the Temptations, not the original Temptations, but the Temptations. And
by the time you were able to go see them, half of them were passed away.
Yeah, no. They were all passed away.
He's still alive to this day.
He's still alive? Oh, he's still kicking?
Yes.
But is he really alive though? But how much of a
he's still touring?
Definitely on. He's still touring. Yes.
Yeah, but he wasn't really a temptation. Wow.
He's the main temptation.
Lord.
Look, you watched the movie too much. You really think he did all that? He didn't do nothing. He was the one.
I appreciate that,
Kayla. David Ruffin ain't nobody coming to see Otis.
That's right.
Watching now because he's the only one left.
Oh Lord!
It ain't David Ruffin no more.
they come praying for him, but he's just. This ain't gonna happen.
Oh, Sondra said Usher.
Usher was your first concert. So did you know that I got like the best concert with Usher though, Sondra? Let me just say this. You know what happened to him on stage? All his pants and everything fell down on the stage. I was like, here I am, teenage girl screaming.
Please make it happen.
Girl, let me tell you what happened though when I went to that Puff Daddy one, because Busta Rhymes was there too.
He ripped it out. It didn't fall down.
He did. He did where he put the towel in his pants, right? He had grabbed some towel, rubbed it all around his, you know what, and threw it out in the crowd, and everybody was trying to.
Everybody tried to get it. Oh, I don't think I would have ran away from you. Like, you nasty.
I would like to bring this up.
Somebody got a towel in a case of Busta Rhymes juices.
Me and Dave had this discussion on our podcast, Psycho Headache Podcast. How disgusting is that? Just to have the boxers either jockstrap.
Yeah, it's literally marinating for like 20 years.
I don't even want to think about it.
Like there's literal mushrooms growing off of them, and you're like, oh, this is my prized possession.
And just now,
ball juice.
When Bless sits there and says that, I'm like, oh.
I don't. Go ahead, Jersey.
In the wrestling community, this is a highly sought after thing. They will buy wrestlers used gear. I don't want wrestlers used gear.
That's what I'm saying.
Autograph. I don't need an autograph. Just sign something. Like, I don't want your sweat and your juices. I don't want to.
I don't
like no.
No, I don't understand the even the appeal of it. I mean, like it's just like for a man or a woman, I don't get it. Like if Lauryn Hill threw a bra strap at me and I'm like, oh crap,
and that motherfucker,
I'm
that
going.
bad boy was marinating for
No,
good.
No, I'm gonna give it one sniff and it's gone.
You definitely get to do it.
I'm so through with you. No.
Oh man.
Just being real.
I mean,
you talk about
so,
ball
like,
juice,
I no, most definitely am not dealing with like I said. I was excited about his pants dropping, not on me. Okay, like no.
Okay, all right.
I would have moved out the way of them rags. You understand what I'm saying to you? Like you literally just wiped your damn balls off on his rag and it threw it at me.
You say you had a rally moment. You said, when I see piss, I move.
Yours truly, welcome in.
Oh no!
How did we get to this from AI?
I mean, it took a turn. It took a turn.
It definitely took a turn. But I think we were sitting there talking about having an AI concert versus a real concert,
and we got to ball juice.
It's just not going to translate for somebody.
Yeah, all the way to ball
certain
juice.
aspects, it's just not going to translate.
Exactly.
You won't have your ball juice.
Real concerts like that, yeah. But when you get to like AI concerts, which make a very good point. Some people don't want to go out and do all that.
Man.
So
yeah. So as to each his own. So as we come close. So as we come close to the end of our podcast, just want to give up a quick little updates on a couple of things. Next week we'll be interviewing Blessed by Angel LLC.
They in the box right now.
They are in the box. This is a power couple.
Blessed by Angel is a power couple. Yes, it's gonna be D and Blake.
Yes, and so y'all gonna get to see some insight on a lot of things. And y'all get to know them. Right. Get to know them behind the business as well.
Side for a little bit, understanding.
So,
you get to ask them about their isolated collection of ball juice and
rags.
And rags.
No, I did not grab that. I did not grab that.
She said no. She said she looked the other way.
I
she
feel
can't
like
do that.
I was not into Busta Rhymes. That was not appealing to me at all.
What if it was 50% though?
Oh wow! That silence was loud. No,
she
was saying something, but
might have wanted that time.
I couldn't hear nothing Sondra said.
But I was just saying, Busta Rhymes is a sexy man in person. I actually met him in person live.
I think Sondra was shut down and Tupac would have did something like that. That would be
like
her. She's taking that rag and running. Okay.
On the stage, everywhere. Yes.
Yeah, no. That See, I told you.
Right.
I told you.
Definitely would.
Okay. I'm learning about people today.
Yeah, you are. So
if we don't have to say my rapper on here because we all know already.
We already know.
Who is it then?
Nice.
Eminem.
Nah.
What?
It's not.
And look, Dre. Out of all people, out of everybody in this room,
Nazir.
No,
that's not him.
No.
Yes, Nas.
Okay, I just make sure.
I was just joking at this point.
Yeah, thank you,
if you miss any of our episodes, you can always look us up on the YouTube channel. I'll say that real quick. Just look up the Government Cheese Party Podcast. We're doing some great things on there as well too. But if you did miss this episode, you can always replay it back on that YouTube channel later on tonight because it will be uploaded.
Yay.
So we'll be looking forward to the interview with Blessed by Angel LLC.
I can't
wait. I will be.
What time am I supposed to be here?
You need to be here at 9:00 because we'll start you whenever.
Someone doesn't watch the product.
Just wanted to make sure. Just want to make sure.
Yeah, be here at 9 because we might not actually start off with you like immediately, but when we're ready to pull you up, we need you to be here.
And
all right, so I'll be here at 9:30.
Fine.
Nobody said to be here on color people time. Go.
That's how I always arrive at Sondra.
It is. You ain't gotta get her ass out there. I know.
It's not lying, y'all. She always late, okay?
Bless, they really meant to say you need to be here about 8 o'clock.
Yes.
Now I know y'all lying.
8:30. Be here by 8:30.
And so the other conversation that we did have, what was that? The survival versus culture conversation that we had when Zay was up.
Oh yeah, so yeah, we most definitely gonna go back into that. That's gonna be our very next week. We're gonna go in depth into that one.
Yeah, so that'll be the following week. We don't want to interrupt any of our.
We don't want to do interview interrupts, so that way we'll focus just on the interview. And then we'll have this random conversation after, with the people that are going to be up for the moment. So that's the plan from now on, because we really wanted to dive into that conversation a little bit more, and because of us not wanting to hold Zay for so long, we had to go ahead and get into that interview. So we're going to really dive into that conversation because there's a lot more to be said.
Yeah. But other than that, we will see y'all better than ever next Saturday for the Bless interview. We're looking forward to that. And tell a friend to come join the Government Cheese Party podcast each and every Saturday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with brand new episodes every single weekend. So from Dave the Headache, Queen CJ, and Sondra, we give you our blessings. Have a good weekend. We will see y'all next weekend. Deuces.
Bye, y'all.